Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strum of the channel. It's all about ukuleles. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at how to get the ultimate Irish sound out of a banjo ukulele. Alright, let's dive into it. Alright, y'all ready to sing? Here we go. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprenticed to trade I was down, and many's the hour of sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, till bad misfortune came o'er me, and it caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Shone like the diamonds, you would think she was queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band. Well, I went out strolling one evening, not meaning to go very far, when I met with slipped it right into my hand, and the law came and put me in prison. Bad luck to a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you would think she was queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up in a black velvet band. Next morning before judge and jury, for trial I had to appear. Then the judge he says, "Me young fellow, the case against you is quite clear, and 7 long years is your sentence, and you're going to Van Diemen's Land, far away from your friends and relations. Bad luck from the black velvet band." And her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you would think she was queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with the black velvet band. So come all ye jolly young fellows, I'll have you take warning from me, and whenever you're out on the liquor, me lads, beware of the pretty callings, or they'll fill you with whiskey and porter, till you are not able to stand, and the very next thing that you know, me lads, you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you would think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming. The wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Where you go, lassie, go. We'll all go together to Wild Mountain Town, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, Leslie, go? Well, I build my love a bower by yon clear and crystal fountain, and all around the bower I'll plow flowers from the mountain. Will you go, Lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Town, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, Lassie, go? Well, I'll roam the country over, through that dark land so dreary, and all the spoils I find I'll bring my darling dearie. Will you go, Lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Town, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, Lassie, go? But if my true love, she won't have me, but I'll surely find another to Wild Mountain Town, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, Lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Town, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, Lassie, go? All right, here we go. By the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down, and I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. And in the middle of the tune, now she sighed and she said, "Darling Johnny, lovely Johnny, would you leave me?" Well, when I was a young man, I heard me father say that he'd rather see me dead and buried in the plain sooner than be married to any runaway by the lovely sweet banks of the roses. By the banks of the roses, me love and I sat down, and I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. And in the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Darling John, dwells a princess landing stage. Never mercy fare thee well, and I'm bound for California, a place that I know right well. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but darling, when I think of thee, I'm bound for California. I waste only Cape Horn. I will write a letter to thee, love. I am homeward bound. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but darling, when I think of thee, when I ship aboard a Yankee clipper ship, David Crockett is the name, and Burgess is the captain of her. They say that she's afloat in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I sailed with Burgess once before. I think I know him well. If a man's a sailor, he will get along. If not, he's surely in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I'll see the host of faithful men who speak with faces long. From Farmstead and from Fisher's Cup, along the banks of them, they come with vengeance in their eyes. Too late, I'll leave. For young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of today. Up the narrow streets he stepped, smiling, proud and young. About the hemp on his neck, the golden ringlets glowed. There is never a tear in his blue eyes, for bad and right I'll lay that young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of today. last he stepped up that street, his shining pike in hand. Behind him marched in grim array the stalwart English band. For Antrim town, he led them to the fray. And young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the ridge of Doom today. There is never a one of all your dead more bravely fell in fray than he who marches to his fate on the bridge of Doom today. To the last, he treads the upward way.